What's up, y'all? It's Stacy and Asia. We back with another reaction video, and today, y'all, we have what y'all have been waiting for. We got episode 1, meet the finalists of Race to the Blue Wall. Now, the finalists are what?
That maybe they was doing the stuff like in the background, and they like he been choosing like off camera and stuff like.
Maybe, I don't know, baby. I looked up, I tried to look up like some kind of competition or something before this video came out. I didn't see nothing. So y'all gonna have to let me know. If you know what the video is, send it to me. If not, it's fine. We're gonna get right into it because y'all done waited long enough and we sorry. Let's get into it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Terrell. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, if this happens to be your first video, welcome. Glad to have you. We're glad to have them. But understand and know that this is my shit. Huh? Y'all see this blue one? This is my shit. Okay? Bow down, Satan. What I'm about to announce in this video, I have been wanting to do for years and years and years. And finally, oh, baby. Finally, we are here. So my apologies if I seem a bit overly excited or electrified in this video. It's just, bitch, I am excited. Okay? Electricity. Electricity.
This fool get on my nerves. He get on my nerves.
The submissions for the singing portion of the Song Association Season 2 competition are all in.
I never knew Song Association was a competition. We're gonna have to get into it.
Yeah.
And the picks have been picked. Yeah. Now, last time I chose the top 5, you guys voted, and boom, Jordan got his behind, flew out to Los Angeles, California, and he came right up here on this blue wall and sung his face off. Well, this time, I'm just trying to tell y'all that this kind of competition right here is totally different. Totally different. I have chosen not 5 of my favorite submissions, but 10. And starting today, all 10 are officially contestants on the first ever singing competition show that's gonna happen right here on this channel. Song Association Race to the Blue. Oh yes, baby. Each week, the contestants will be given a word, and they will have to send in a video that incorporates that word in the lyrics or the title of the song, just like we do on the show. I'm gonna post the videos right here on this channel, and every single week, you guys will get to vote for your favorites. The contestant with the least amount of votes each week will be eliminated, and the last singer standing will get that all-expense-paid trip right here to the Blue Wall to further showcase their talent. Oh, they thought I was playing when I said this time was gonna be bigger.
We know who it was. We're not gonna say just in case we got somebody who's never seen it before and they're watching it through us. We appreciate you.
Thought I was joking. Oh no. Because listen here, the whole purpose of this whole thing is to give people an opportunity to be on a platform so that their talents can be heard and seen. Okay? That's the big picture here. So even if you don't win, just being in the top 10 or just making it to weeks 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm posting your shit on my channel every single week, B. So even if you don't win, I'm still trying to make sure that my people know who you are.
Okay.
Okay? So even if you don't get to the blue wall to get your own dedicated episode, you already been on my channel for 5, 6 weeks, my friend. They know you. The point of all this is helping folk, helping people. Okay, so even if you don't win, you've still been helped. Hallelujah. Hey, even if you don't win, you've still been helped. Somebody shout glory in here. I feel like I'm in here by myself. Okay. So yes, I am launching a full-fledged online social media singing competition show, and I ain't even gave you all the damn details yet. But one thing I can tell you is if you are a member of Team Terrell, which means you have clicked join underneath this video or another video, and you are a part of the memberships squad in this piece B, thank you very much. God bless your whole spirit and soul because we need it. You are about to be bestowed upon you a very, very important responsibility. Each week, after the contestants perform, there will be a bottom three, okay? A bottom three contestants of the week. And Team Terrell, my members, will have the exclusive, unchallenged privilege of saving one of them, okay? Even if they had the least amount of votes from the public of the week, if Team Terrell says, veto, they can veto one of the bottom three and give them immunity for the week. So listen, if you care about who wins this competition, I suggest you get yourself a membership because they have the power to save somebody's ass. Crack. Even if I disagree, even if it's me, if Team Terrell, if my members say, no, we want this person to be saved, my hands are tied, the powers that be have spoken. So we've got 10 weeks of a singing competition show ahead of us. And if you think you know all the surprises and secrets I've got in store for y'all, come please. I watched every single submission. Okay? If you're sitting at home right now wondering if I saw you sing, baby, if you follow the directions correctly, I saw you. I saw some more than once because I was trying to figure out, I had to narrow it down. I had to watch some more than once. So yes, I saw it. And this time, I guess what I was looking for was more than just someone who could, you know, nail every run and riff or belt out every note. I was looking for passion. Passion about what they were singing about. As well as someone who had a story to tell, and someone who I was just unable to stop listening to. Yeah. And that is in terms of their voice and their personality. So without further ado, here are the top 10 finalists for the first ever singing competition on The Terrell Show. Let's go.
Meet the contestants.
XAVIER Washington.
Hi, my name is XAVIER Washington. I am 21 years old and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and a student at Yale University. And Connecticut, boy. Yale is absolutely amazing. I had a mentor. He was my youth pastor, and he basically took me under his wing, and he was just like, yo, I think you could really like go somewhere with this, with your grades and all this stuff, and you could do it. And so he helped me with my applications. He helped me with my essays. Like he really like just took the reins and like really helping me and everything. It's still crazy. Like sometimes I really like wake up and I'll be on campus and I'll get out of my dorm and I'll be like, wow, like I'm at Yale. It's absolutely crazy.
That's
first person from my school to ever go. First person from my family. Wow. Grew up in a Baptist church. Had to go every Sunday, had to go to the Bible studies. My grandmother, my family's extremely religious and really big. I just grew up with all of that influence of that Southern Black Baptist faith. So I think what's stopping me at this time from going into a musical career, I hate to say it, but like a little bit of fear, in thinking, you know, when you put yourself out there for the world, like how are people going to perceive you? I'm really hard on myself. Like even in the videos and stuff that I post, sometimes I just have to like literally kill my pride and kill like all of this inside and just be like, just post it. Really hard on myself, kind of like, and perfectionism can just be like the death of you sometimes.
Lord, I'm available to you.
Okay, XAVIER.
All right then.
My will I give.
No, the acoustics in the bathroom are good.
I'll do what you say do. Use me, Lord, to show someone the way. And enable me to say, My storage is empty, and I am available to you.
I win this competition. It means, first off, it means that Terrell likes my voice. Ha! I think it's an opportunity that is once in a lifetime. It's an opportunity to really get that exposure that I think, like, sometimes you just need to be pushed over the hump. I'm not always a big leap of faith guy, and so doing stuff like this could sometimes be kind of, a little scary. But I think, like, winning it would literally be that thing that pushed, like, I have no choice.
Hi, my name is Aisha. I am from Champaign,
Hi,
Urbana,
Daisha.
Illinois. I am 19 years old, and I'm a CNA. I grew up in church and singing in middle school and high school. I was in the choirs, and I was in the a cappella group in high school. Some of my musical inspirations are Lauryn Hill, Jasmine Sullivan. My mom listened to a lot of Jill Scott. There's like a couple of songs by her that like I really liked growing up. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what your voice sounds like.
That was one of my inspirations too, especially when it comes to like my riffs and runs. I live in Illinois. Champaign is very small. It's big but small. And there's not very many resources when it comes to things like music or singing or some type of craft that you have, because I feel like Illinois is overlooked a lot. And there's so much talent here, and there's so many people that I know that I went to school with singing or dancing or rapping or whatever it is, and they're amazing. And there's just not very many resources here, even with recording. Like, it might be something good, but it might not sound good because we have people that record in like their living rooms or in their basement or in their garage, and like it's just not very much here. My musical dream is to be able to just tell my story, because I have a lot of stories to tell my stories through music. You know, I know a lot of people go through a lot of hurt and pain in their lives, and if I can touch someone else by singing and have them feel what I felt, or just have them connect to me with my music, that's like the best thing. It doesn't matter how big the crowd is, how small the crowd is, or where the crowd is. I just want to be able to touch people and, you know, tell my story the best way I can.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
Okay.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel.
She sound good.
Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Yes,
if I could win this contest, it would mean the world to me, honestly. Just because I've had so many doubts with myself. You know, if I do get a chance to get on the show, that'll just be more than a sign. Like, that'll be it right there. It'll validate, like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm going to take it somewhere.
Okay, Daisha.
My name is David Simmons Jr.
Hey there,
and
David.
I'm 36 years old, and I am from Kansas City, Missouri. I am very awkward, and I just live into it. I was a very, very shy kid growing up, so I was kind of the quiet one in the family. I didn't really talk much. And my parents got divorced when I was 8. So we kind of had like this thing where one year we would stay with my mom, and the next year we would stay with my dad. And it just kind of went back and forth, back and forth. So I was kind of going through that as well as a child. So I think that kind of contributed to, because there was just change all the time. So I just felt like I couldn't really be myself because I was constantly having to like meet new people and like change the scenery and all that. So I think I just chose to stay kind of quiet because of that. Some of my musical influences are Stevie Wonder, Otis Redding, Sam Cooke. But the one that I'd say is like the most for me is Brandy.
I can tell.
Was the first.
You see how that smile got bigger when he said the most for me? I knew that he ain't lying about the most. That smile told me exactly that he was telling the truth.
First album I bought when I was 10 years old.
Brandy.
And I learned like every run, every word, every note, every syllable, every breath, I learned everything. I just want to make music that resonates with people, that really sits with people and makes them feel things. Whenever I go to music, it's because I'm looking for that kind of connecting piece. Like, how can this song get me through this sad moment? Or how can I celebrate with this song? So I feel like I want my music to be kind of like a conversation piece for people.
Oh, baby, baby, I wasn't supposed to know that something wasn't right here. Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Oh,
Okay, David.
because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe every time I'm with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Boy, you made Britney Spears
for
song
me to
sound a
win
little bit
this
better.
competition, it would mean so many things. It would mean that the voice that I have, people would get to see and hear, and hopefully get to connect with my story. I'm just a fan in general, and it's just fun to see how much joy it brings people to like watch this show and to be like really involved in this show, because you get like invested. I've been scared forever and ever and ever and ever. This is gonna be the moment where I like take the risk that I've never taken and just see what happens.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, my name is Kim Cruz. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Woodville, Texas, and currently I sing for a living. Woodville is actually a really, really small city. We have 3 stop lights. And Walmart is our mall. My dad is a pastor. So growing up, I've always been in church. My mom was a preschool teacher. So up until about a year ago, I pretty much followed in her footsteps. And I also taught at a preschool. And growing up, I mean, it was fun, you know, because being, you know, when you're not in the city, you kind of have to create fun.
Twins.
In my city, the closest live music place is 2 hours away. It's really kind of hard, like when you're coming from this small town where everybody pretty much works a 9 to 5 and they come home and they live like in their picket fence, you know. I started watching the show probably about 7 or 8 months ago. Corinne was on there. It was so inspirational because, you know, she's a gospel artist, and with gospel artists, it's almost like you're put into this really, really tiny box. To actually see her on that show and something that's so appealing to not only the gospel audience, but the people that are outside of the gospel realm as well, and to actually have them engaged, it was very inspirational for me. I just really want to be the creative being that I just feel inspired to be. If music could be everything that I did from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m., that would be perfect for me. It would just be the life.
But I guess I'm lonely, broken heart.
This must be the video
Terrell
they were
said,
talking about.
yeah.
They couldn't tell who she was.
Life's not over. I can start again, but I guess I'm lonely, broken hearted, it's a hard thing to get over. I just want to see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it, and I know you're a star.
Ooh.
Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life was a movie, then you're the best part.
To win this contest, it would mean a lot. I think it would be something that would solidify, you know, that Kim, you know, this really is something that you're meant to do. I really do feel like this could also be a platform to just let people see, you know,
Kim has an
don't
amazing
give up,
voice.
because at any given moment, it could all make sense. It literally could not make sense.
My name is Adam Rose. I'm from Cairo, Egypt, 19 years old, and I'm a university student. Kind of crazy because I'm not even Egyptian. So like my mom is Thai and my dad is Saudi Arabian, but like I've grown up in Egypt because he works there. So like going there and like I used to live in Thailand first, but I was really young, so that didn't really count. And then I moved to Saudi Arabia for like 2 years and then to Cairo. So like growing up, it was like I didn't really have many people that are like, like me, like Asians,
Hey, Adam. I forgot to say hey.
Oh.
So I got my music background from my dad. He used to be a guitarist in a band when I was younger.
Mhm.
I wasn't even, I think, alive at the time. I was still like floating around somewhere. So yeah, he used to be a guitarist in a college band. So some of my musical inspirations are Tori Kelly, definitely. She made me pick up a guitar and start, playing and singing. And then there's definitely JoJo and obviously like Whitney Houston. The first time I remember singing was I was still living in Saudi Arabia at this time, and I remember singing like super early in the morning. And then I thought everyone was sleeping, so my dad came in and was like, "Oh, that sounded pretty good." I was like, "Oh, really?" I think the one force that's blocking me from pursuing a music career is probably myself, because like I have doubts and stuff. I'm like, some days I'm like, yeah, you know what, I could do this. I should like definitely go for it. And some days I'm just like, maybe I should do something else. Maybe like, this isn't for me, or maybe I'm not good enough to make it big, which is not necessarily the goal, but to make a living and stuff. So I think I'm the force that's stopping me from pursuing it.
You used to call me Wonder Woman.
Okay, Adam.
I gave you good love. I guess that's still true. That's still true. And I really miss your body. I really miss your body. Can nobody get it like you got it? You got it, you got it. Good boy. Drinks on me, stop pulling me under. Baby, do you think about me still? 'Cause I wonder, I do. I catch myself thinking about you. And I wonder if you think about me too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Adam.
All right now.
Do you feel what I do?
Wanna do what I love, which sounds really cheesy, but I mean, I really mean it, like to do what I love for a living, because there's really nothing else I'd want to do. I mean, there's definitely other stuff I enjoy doing, but I don't enjoy doing them as much as like making music or like having like when you sing to a crowd, there's like a connection that you can't really feel elsewhere or get anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to be like performing for the rest of my life.
Okay.
My name is Lex Cole. I'm 23 years old.
Hey, Lex.
And I'm from Yonkers, New York. I am a full-time musician, and it is the best job in the world. I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston. Growing up in New York was pretty amazing. I lived right outside of Manhattan, so it was super easy to get into the city. But also my parents were both high school teachers in New York City, so I was also a 3-sport athlete growing up, which was very different because I had music for one side of it, which was my mom's side, and then sports was my dad's side. I used to play volleyball. I ski raced competitively, and I played softball. And I kind of had to break the news to my dad and be like, I think that this is what I have to do with my life. Growing up, my mom always played Whitney around the house. She played Aretha. She played Donna Summer. And then she, of course, played Celine Dion, that woman. I love technical singers, so they're like, butter. My musical dream is to be a recording artist, to be able to share my music with the world, and to make a living off of it. Right now I'm making a living doing covers, and sometimes I'm able to throw my own originals in there, or if I do an original show, I have whatever turnout it is, but I just want to make sure that people are able to relate to my music and it makes them feel something.
Lost in a dream, I don't know which way to go.
Okay,
Let me
Lex.
tell you, if you are all that you seem, then baby I'm moving way too slow. conversation, please. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Am I caught in a hit and run?
I couldn't hold it.
Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Are we just having fun? Oh, yeah.
Winning the Terrell contest would mean the world to me. I think he is amazing, and he literally just like, he helps musicians just get out there and be known. And I think what he's done with his platform, especially like reacting to people singing videos, like he puts out such good vibes that you feel great while you're watching him. So I can't even imagine what it would be like to be in a room with him and be filming on the show. But it would literally like make my dreams come true.
Hi,
Just real quick, we actually reacted to Lex Song Association because it was a request. So if you want to check that out, you know what I'm saying, I'll link it up here on this video. If not, you can find it on the our channel.
I'm Nayari. I'm 26 years old.
I said check it out anyway.
And I'm from Sarasota,
Nayari.
Florida. I'm a church girl. And so coming up, it was very strict. We were not allowed to listen to secular music. I had to listen on the sneak. I think it was a family friend who heard me sing, and she told my dad. I would say I didn't even really start believing in myself as a singer till I was like 19, 20. And mind you, this whole time I'm singing, I'm leading worship, I'm doing gigs. But I never thought I was like, I think when you come up around talented people, like my dad sings, my aunt sing, my mom sing, my uncle sing, like everybody in my family sings. I'm like, oh, I get by. My musical dream, I think at first, like a lot of artists, I wanted to be rich and famous. And I wanted everybody to know my name and know my music and just be popping all the time everywhere. And now it's more about making a difference and saying something that people actually need to hear. And so my dream is to bring more kind of love to the conversation. It's not like something we're talking about proactively necessarily. Like we're actually singing about it, talking about it, having a whole bunch of conversation about it, even race relations and how we relate to the LGBTQIA community and all of those different things. It's like we'll talk about it and then the conversation kind of ends there. I've been working a lot as a background singer and as a session singer. But it's difficult to really get out there and reach a mass amount of people. There's a thing I've noticed in LA where you can be LA famous, if that makes sense, like well known within the city and within our own clubs and stuff, but literally no one outside of California knows who you are, or no one outside of California has heard your song. And sometimes we don't know that because like we're in the industry, it's like, oh sis, I heard your single, and no one else has.
Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and I
Come on now.
The light will guide you home and ignite all your bones, and I will try to fix you.
It would mean so much to me to win this competition, to have something that's just simply about talent and gift and a love for music. I don't normally go for things like this. Like it was even outside of my own character to even try. And so it would even mean something to Nayari for Nayari, that I'm worthy of putting in the effort. I'm worthy of putting myself out there, and that I really do have something to share.
Hey, Brittany. Oh,
my name is Brittany. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I work at a hospital for an imaging center, but I also am at UCF and I'm studying communication sciences to be a speech therapist. I started singing when I was probably 3. I wasn't really supposed to be here. I was born with 2 holes in my heart, 1 kidney, 2 uteruses. They kept going to doctors after doctors. I was losing hair. My lungs were filling up with fluid. And from that point forward, even after my heart surgery, hospitals became my home almost. I'm on so many medicines on a day-to-day basis. I had my stroke when I was 16. In the middle of high school, when you're trying to finish and graduate, I was stuck in a hospital bed trying to figure out how to walk and talk again. I don't know. I felt kind of like everything was done for me, really. I know people always meet me and say, I would have never guessed that you went through what you went through, because I don't have that. I don't have that mindset. There's no reason to have that mindset. There's no reason to succumb to what has happened to you. Music is the best thing in my life. My dad is the best thing in my life. College is the best thing in my life. And I choose to focus on those things and where those can go. My dad gets super emotional just because I'm not really supposed to be here. And as I get older, I get a little bit more sick, if you will, but I'm still here, and nothing, my spirit hasn't been affected at all. My musical dream would be just like when I see people like Malcolm, for example, singing on the street or singing in a bar or singing somewhere that people can feel something. It doesn't have to be in a studio. It doesn't have to be with a record label. It doesn't have to be on a stage.
You just want
it just needs to be something that people can walk away from and feel that they are better because of it, or they are stronger because of it.
I'm a screaming shout for what I love. Passionate, but I don't give no fucks. I admit that I'm a little messed up. I can hide it when I'm all dressed up. I'm obsessive and I love too hard. Good at overthinking with my heart. How you even think it got this far? I can be needy, way too damn needy. I can be needy.
Okay.
Tell me how good it feels to be needed. I can be needy, so hard to please me. Tell me how good it feels to be needed.
Okay, girl.
What would it mean to win this contest? I'm gonna cry. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. As somebody who has been through it, as somebody who's been scared to pursue anything that really makes her happy, who's been through it, who's been through health issues, who's been through abusive family, who's been through abusive relationships. Oh man, just to be in the presence of people who believe in you and people who support you and people who are happy that you're here and happy that you're even doing what makes you happy would be the most amazing thing to me.
Now, I almost forgot what I was about to say. I can't wait to hear what they sound like without being in the bathrooms and the bedrooms and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think because if on the next, like, they had to send in songs every week, didn't they? That's what.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think Terrell said he gave him a word.
Yeah, and they had to send a song.
And they had to send something. So I wonder if the next video is going to be like the word for that week and then on, or is it going to be like them on the show or something? I'm just wondering.
That's a good question.
I wonder how what's to follow this video is what I wonder.
Yeah.
My name is Caleb Lyric.
Hey,
and
Caleb.
I am 14 and I live in Fresno, California. I've been singing for about 2 months now. Time on my hands since you've been away, boy. I ain't got no plans. No.
Okay, Caleb. Got a voice on him.
And the sound of the rain
against the window.
Against my window pane.
It's slowly.
It's slowly driving me insane. My musical dream is I want to become a big enough artist to support my family and my mom because she needs a lot of help. Don't tell her I said that though. One of my other passions is definitely fashion. I see a lot of like runway looks and they kind of just like inspire me. Not really like inspire, but they intrigue me and they look really cool. And I just decided that clothing was a big thing to me. As you can see, I didn't make this, but lost without you, I can't help myself.
It's all right. That's all right.
That's all right.
To know that I love you, baby.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Oh, and darling, you'll never know how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, don't take my sunshine away.
To win this competition, it would definitely mean a lot to me. I've watched Terrell for so long, watched him grow, and it'd be an honor to be on the show. It's everything.
Lord have mercy.
My name is Kenzie. I'm
Hey,
19
Kenzie.
from Detroit,
Hey, girl.
Michigan, and I'm a singer. My singing began when I was 7. I was 7, and the Beyonce Experience had come out on DVD. And I fell in love with watching that. Growing up, my mom played a lot of Chrisette Michele, Lettucey, Joss Stone, Jill Scott, India Arie, those softer R&B voices who like told stories. And I felt like those girls are what showed me that it's not about the way you sound. It's not about being able to do all the runs, all the grit. Like sometimes you just have to get your point across, and sometimes it's the words. And so that made me really fall in love with writing. I composed classical arrangements for quartets, string quartets, violin, viola, and cello. And I do it a lot, and I absolutely love it. And I am a musical nerd.
Y'all
all
folks
the music
is
theory, so all the black and white, the notes,
y'all folks is talented.
Talented.
Real talented. I wonder where they at now.
treble clefs. That's my secret obsession. I think the one thing keeping me from blowing how I want, and I don't know how to say this without pointing fingers because it only can be so much of someone else, but I do feel like it may be a lack of exposure, maybe like a lack of helping hands, because people say a lot of what it is who you know. And I don't know very many people. Like, you know, and everyone says, oh, you need to go to LA, you need to go to Atlanta, you need to go to, how can I get there? I work at a bake shop. Like, you know, okay. It's really hard to like really focus hard on music because I'm still a student and I still want to get my BA just in case. And I hate to say just in case because it's almost like I don't believe in myself because I want to say, I know this is going to happen, but to be realistic, you never really know, especially coming from Detroit. A lot of people don't make it out of here.
When my way gets a little cloudy and my nights get a little rough and lonely, no matter what I was doing, you will give me peace, you will comfort me, you will make it better, your love never leaves, and you don't stop, and you never change.
She sound good.
You will stay the same. Lord, you do it for me, yeah. And your love is on me.
If I were to win this, it would change everything. It would change everything. There are so many things that are beyond me that affect my circumstances, things that I can't change. And this would just give me the liberty to change my circumstances and to kind of come out of my cage and spread my wings and do the only thing I've ever loved to do and the only thing I've ever truly applied myself to. Like, there's nothing I've ever gave this much effort and time and attention and tears and grit to other than music. It's art. It's my favorite thing. And I feel like the world is a canvas and my voice is the paintbrush, but I don't have all my colors. I don't have everything that I need to, you know, paint that beautiful picture. And so I feel like this competition would just give me all my vibrant colors and I can just show the world who I am.
Okay. That was
10?
everybody?
God
There you
damn.
have it, folks. Those are the top 10 finalists for the singing portion of this competition. They will be singing and proving every single week why they are the best of the best. And I just hope y'all are in for a 10-week roller coaster ride because there's a lot going on. Contestants, your first word is change.
Okay.
You know what to do. Head on over to the Song Choice database and tell us what song you're singing with the word change in the lyrics or the title of the song. And be quick about it because if somebody else steals your song, that's what I call SOL. Song off the list. Meet me here Tuesdays to watch the contestants perform, Wednesdays for eliminations, and Thursdays for all new.
Yeah, it's all gonna be here when we drop it, y'all. Don't pay attention to them days.
Yes, it
though,
is.
This is old.
This was before us.
Yes, this was before us. Oh, let's go back to see what Terrell had to say, because ain't no telling what he said.
Until then, good luck, contestants, and may the games
I like
begin.
that cup.
You've met the top 10, and now me and Taco just trying to figure out whose team are you on. Okay, so comment below and let me know who you're rooting for. But remember, it's very early in the competition. They ain't even sung nothing really yet. So be careful, because anybody could surprise you in this thing. Or should I say, shock you. You can't see
it. He is a fool. We gotta turn that off, because child, don't take much for YouTube to be like copyright. All right, y'all, man. What y'all been waiting for? Y'all been waiting on Race to the Blue Wall. We also gonna throw in some song associations. We have already did some song associations because we didn't know that it led up to a competition. You know, we just be reacting to requests.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
Song association coming.
Yeah.
The Terrell, so the y'all.
Everything that got
everything
coming. On it coming.
It's all coming, y'all. It's all coming. You know what I'm saying? So let us know what you think about this down in the comments below. If you've never seen this before, let us know who you think, who you're rooting for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't root for nobody because I already know the winner.
Exactly.
And I'm starting to think we might not need to drop that episode.
Save it for last.
But we didn't know that it was linked to this and the winner.
Well, we know who the winner is, and if you watching this for the first time, we ain't gonna tell you.
Okay?
So
we gotta decide if we're gonna drop that episode or not. Y'all know what time it is, man. We will be back on the next one. We out. Peace.